All right, this is your market recap for May 29th, 2025. Today we played bearish after reacting off of this daily sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency here. More of a reaction than I was expecting. But if we go down to the 1 hour, we can clearly see that, I don't know what else it would be reacting off of. We have this fair value gap right here, and we see it perfectly. If we look here, 859.25, and then the high of this candle is 858.75. So that's 0.5 difference between the two. Now, obviously, after seeing that reaction, right, because we were expecting a reaction off of that due to its nature, but with such a large move pre-market, between London session and whatnot, I'm still trying to wrap my head around things because honestly, I was thinking we'd play bullish today. But if you think about the lower time frame, right, if there's a fair value gap that is respected, right, that it gets some sort of reaction off of it, it is unlikely to react, come down, and then close back in it. It's possible, but it's unlikely. All right, I'm trying to find an instance here. Bullish fair value gap. We reach down, react, and then close. Mind you, we're playing bullish at this point. We're higher time frame bullish. It's almost like this one, right? We're bullish, but we're not bullish. I don't know. That's obviously why I got, my trade wrong today. But we hit this daily sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, and have a heavy retrace. Now, I was personally thinking we'd play bullish off of it, right? I graded this move here and said, all right, equilibrium there. This hourly fair value gap should react. But that didn't happen. So if we go down to the 15-minute, we can see, so I saw these relative equal highs and these relative equal lows. I saw where we are with the market, and that equilibrium's like somewhere down here, right? So I was expecting us to have a little more sell side before playing buy side. Now, what we needed, I expected us to come up here, hit these highs, and then take down to take out these lows, but I was expecting to stop at, once again, that hourly fair value gap over there. So this right here is the whole move of the day. It only really wanted to go down. There was no highs taken at all. I'll just go through the time frames and then I'll speculate as to why. Yep, so really not much. We take out highs, take out lows, come down, take out these lows during lunch, and then kind of, that was our daily target. So we didn't do anything from there. On the 5-minute, we can see here we came down, and then the macro starts. We retrace up into this 5-minute here, and then expand lower. We then have a second run, boom, lunch. So I would have liked, especially since we're playing bearish, I would have liked to see these highs taken, but obviously that didn't happen. So that shows the heaviness. We come down, take out this low, and then we rally upwards. Once again, reacting off this 5-minute fair value gap. And then you see all these wicks here, low volume, whatnot. We react off of what looks to be concentric encroachment of, there you go, concentric encroachment of this wick here. And we clearly, as you can see, do nothing, right? So this is our target, and once we hit it, we did nothing. So on the 1-minute trade of the day, this up here is an SMT as well, with this high over here. Trade of the day would be here. It's a little unorthodox because it's pre-market. All right, it's a couple minutes before market open. And personally, I don't know that I'd want to take this because market could very easily open, bang, take out this high, and then go lower, right? So this is our market, this is our model. However, with it being pre-market, it can't really be taken. And we dragged lower below these lows, so it took out highs, took out lows, and then we continued lower. Macro started, retrace, 5-minute fair value gap right here. This is where I went long. I went long because this is the bottom half of the 1 hour fair value gap. We get a bullish expansion, leave this as a breakaway gap, right? I thought our lack of coming back down to this was a good sign. And then I see bang, reaction off this fair value gap. After this one, validated it. So I was actually in this candle. Right, I was in when this candle came back down and touched it. We then get another reaction off concentric encroachment rally, and then boom, it takes us out. And obviously, that's because we're bearish on the day. So we continue bearish, and then we get our retrace in. If the move started roughly, we'll say at 30, we should expect a retrace a little after the macro, right, which is what this is. No highs are taken, though. So, truthfully, I don't know. This probably isn't something that I'd take because I have no confirmation whether it's going to reverse here or here. No SMT, no nothing. So we then get this rally here. This line here is where we opened today, today's daily candle. Lunch happens. I would like to see us rally these, but we don't. We play bearish, taking out this low. Taking out this low over here. And then we rally above these highs back into this 5-minute. Where for this macro, boom, boom, that 20-minute window is the high. All right, within this 1 minute and the 5-minute, get this nice reaction here, and then kind of meander our way lower. Get an SMT of these lows, and then kind of play bullish. This is what I was really looking at this afternoon. But I mean, it was clear that market was just done, right? After in 1 day rallying, actually no, where did we close? Right here. So from here up to here, so 300 points, and all the way back down another. That's like that's 1,000 handles, give or take, of movement. You really think we're gonna rally back up? No, that's stupid. So yeah, we reached our target and then kind of just did nothing from there. Now, back to my speculating as to why we had such a large reaction off of this. So, if we look here, weekly fair value gap, right here. We rallied into it, reacted off of it, bearish, right? But where did we stop, right? If we look here, let's just throw down a square here, see what happens. That does nothing. Okay. Let's do that week, Monday to Friday. This was the week. Where did we stop? Fair value gap, right? Fair value gap, respectable spot. Not quite at equilibrium, but close enough, right? And then we played bullish. So we were bullish on the weekly, ran into a fair value gap, reacted off of it, reacted off this hourly. So I expected us to do the same thing on the daily, right? Right? We rally up, daily fair value gap. So we drop to an hourly time frame. Again, here. So I expect us to retrace, given that we're playing bullish, and react off of something that's in a discount, which would be here. But that obviously doesn't happen. Trying to think with everything I know, why would this happen? Daily fair value gap didn't take a high. This high was taken here. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Hello? So high taken here, so it's not the reaction to taking a high. So taken, retrace, expansion. And we take this high. retrace, but I don't see why that would take us all the way down here. And this is a very unconvincing sweep. I don't think we're staying bearish. I really think we just took out this low, didn't close below it, and then we're going to continue bullish. I'm just trying to think as to why. What do we know about power of 3? Well, yesterday was a really, really small day. Like we didn't have much of a range. So we rallied, took out highs, right? And it would make sense for an expansive day to come after a small one, right? Small day, expansive. Small day, expansive. So that's why I was thinking we'd play bullish. All right, because yesterday was small day. I thought we'd play an expansive. Now, obviously, it can't be perfect, right? Because then you wouldn't have 2 expansive days in a row. But small day, expansive. Small day, small day. These are all kind of small. Small days here. Bullish reacting off of a fair value gap. No clue. I'll be so honest. I still have no clue. I mean, I've looked at these charts for hours today, and I understand why we reacted. I understand why we reacted, but I have zero clue why we reacted so hard. I mean, we didn't have super heavy bearish news. 8:30 news was bearish and bullish. It's not like it was validated any sort of way. It's the middle of this mess here. I have no clue. Now, I'm not going to waste your time sitting here thinking, but yeah, I mean, going into tomorrow, who fucking knows at this point, man? This low taken, but very unconvincingly, right? No closures, whatnot. So if we go to the weekly time frame, we're bullish. If we make a new high, I'd be surprised. But if we don't, or if we do, obviously 20 to 30% retrace. With both of these small days and this reaction here off of this fair value gap, I expect us to definitely play bullish. My targets are here. Do I think that's going to happen overnight? Absolutely not. But it could, right? It could, like this. Yeah, I'm still at a loss for why it's reacting like this. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, this has been your market recap for May 29th, 2025.